And we should be streaming.
So, hello out there. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z2 Saisei. I'm Ryu, this is Zero. When last we left off, some bad things had happened, some good things had happened. Islam's final zone had been activated 2 days ago. We wound up going off to stop it, and we did manage to do so, but not in the expected way. Rather than, say, Crow sealing himself inside the zone, why can't I remember the idiot's name?
Carlos Axion Jr.
Yes, Carlos Axion Jr. showed up out of nowhere to try and save us with a new weapon that Professor Tri had devised, the Zone Buster. And it did work indeed. It destroyed the zone, but at the cost of Carlos's life. It was, in all honesty, a very tragic scene that was pretty out of left field. I mean, who would have expected someone like that, who's actively going around with the King of Destruction, to be saving the world? But it is what it is.
You know what? Sure, Camille.
In doing so, Crow wound up tapping into a new power and activating the Unbreakable Fulcrum, his ultimate attack. Afterwards, thanks to some tricks from Ambro and Zeus, we wound up getting transported away to the ruins of Insalam, and had a fight with Insalam in the ruins of the castle. Coney, what are you doing?
Okay.
One of our cats is being particularly strange today. So, in the ruins of the castle of Insalam, a couple of things happened. Firstly, we rescued Rekka! Yay! And that means Nirvash Spec V is back. So, we're probably not going to use it much, but it's a thing we have. Secondly, the Big O has unlocked its ultimate attack, the final stage, in order to try and keep Imliard away from interfering with events that were occurring. So that's very nice, even if it's only got one ammo. And finally, Esther's back. Thanks to the combined might of King Uther Insalam's Sphere of the Inexhaustible Water Jug and Crow's Sphere of the Swaying Scales, the resonance between the two sphere reactors was able to manipulate phenomena enough that they were able to separate the incomplete artificial revive cells from her body and turn her back to a human. Supposedly the breast ES has been powered up, but meh. Possibly the most important thing about her is the fact that she has a super cheap love.
But her attacks are not
the best.
Yeah.
She didn't gain any new attacks, but she's still a very combat-capable repair unit. So that's nice. The only other truly key thing that happened is the fact that Gaio, the King of Destruction, is now seemingly dead after getting blasted by Uther's sphere-powered attack. We shall see if he remains that way or not.
Of course he won't. It's a game. He's important.
I don't know about that. Anyways, it's about time to get moving on to the next stage. Dr. Hell has challenged the Mazinger and ZEXIS to one final showdown here. 3 days' time, high noon, Photon Power Research Lab.
Are we fighting the Gordon Hell?
Quite probably.
At least it won't be that Gordon Hell.
Okay, so Tommy, I believe the name of this place is. I believe I've
Yeah, I believe so.
said that before. My little dictionary refuses to recognize it as Japanese, so. Okay, sure. The Kuroganaya. So this day's finally come. Time to put an end to this fight with Dr. Hell. All that's left to see how that man moves. What do you think about it? As expected of the proprietor. Chris, even though I'm supposed to be a pro at tailing people, you were able to see right through me. Hello, Inspector Kouji. This guy, I don't know too much about what he does throughout the entire series, but he at the very least is at the start of Mazinger Z, the Impact, trying to investigate Kouji's grandfather. I think he's supposed to work for the ICPO or something. Something like that. But yes. You shouldn't try and fool me on Kokuji. After all, what did that man order you to do? That man? What are you talking about? Don't try and play dumb here. I already know that you and Gami have been sniffing around me here. After all, isn't he the one who sent that assassin android? I can't say anything about that. After all, no matter how I may look, I've got quite a sense of duty to the people who've paid me. Alright then. At the very least, it's almost time to put an end to this fight with Dr. Hell. I'll deal with him after that. I'll be sure to take my time and make him and enjoy this. Former lovers are truly scary, aren't they? Rather than being cute, you're 1,000 times more terrifying. Thank you so very much for that. So, are you heading to the Photon Power Research Lab as well? I wonder about that. Why don't we go and watch over the end together here? This is the end of the first phase of the fight between Dr. Hell and the Kabuto clan. Barros Island just looks weird, doesn't it? Where's my cat gone? Hi. I would like for you to stop meowing quite so much, so why don't you just stay here? There we go. Ashura! Yes! Brocken! Here! So, I don't know how many times we've seen Count Brocken before. Probably not many. This guy's basically a headless Nazi. He has, like, a metal collar around his head, and he just carries his hand in his arm the entire time. I have to wonder why they came up with these people. Pigmen! Preparations have been completed. And this guy's like some sort of voodoo shaman guy or something like that, I believe. He uses some sort of crazy spirit stuff. And a spear. Calm down, kitty. I order you all to head off to the Photon Power Research Lab. Leave it to us, Dr. Hell. We shall be certain to eliminate the interlopers and steal all of the photon energy from them. Even if it costs us our life, we shall follow your orders, Dr. Hell. Even if it costs you your life, huh? Yes. Now that I have returned from the landscape that the Kedra sent me off to, in order to apologize for that massive failure, I shall offer my own life. However, Dr. Hell, you saved my life. So long as I still live, let's see, I shall continue to follow your orders. Exactly right. After all, Ashura, you are my most important pawn in this world, and my wonderful subordinate. What pleasure this brings us! What joy! We shall swear again. No matter how much you desire it, Dr. Hell, we shall fight for your sake. Then go, my subordinates. Understood. We shall bring you both victory and the photon energy, Dr. Hell. My wonderful subordinates, And so it would seem as though those wonderful subordinates are nothing more than ticking time bombs for you. As we have Gestalt, the evil guy from Godmars, and poor Sayuri here, who's been taken over by Emperor Muges Olbados. Or however you pronounce his name, the guy from Dan Cougar, the original.
It is Muges Olbados.
couldn't remember how you pronounce his last name. Not sure what's being said here. After all, well, if you don't need them for a ritual like that, you should just put them into cold sleep. Or maybe execute them. At the very least, half of what Ashura said was the truth. For me at least, he is an incredibly important pawn to have. In order to fight against both the kings of this star and the ball, I shall need his strength. What an impressive decision. However, what do you intend to do if he does betray you? I still have the Staff of Bardos. So long as I have this, I can control him entirely. And what about you, then? See. If you cooperate with Ashura, you might be able to revive your long-lost compatriot, the God of War. That's already in the past. I have no interest in it. After all, right now you are the one who is in possession of the Black History. After all, in order to be allied with the likes of you, I've put forth a considerable amount of effort in order to become king of this planet. And so that's the reason you wanted a frontal fight against ZEXIS? It's pointless to try something else after all. I've already prepared a number of trump cards to use. Yes. And this island of Bardos itself is my greatest card. Very well, Dr. Hell. However, now that the second moon has begun to move, you have very little time remaining. So long as I can acquire the God of Light, everything shall fall into my hands. Even if I have to use this island, I shall be sure to win this fight. Dragon's Hive Hangar. So tomorrow's the final battle against Dr. Hell, huh? Looks like the Earth Federation government's just going to watch this. After all, the A-Laws, I bet they're hoping that we'd wind up taking out Dr. Hell and dying at the same time. Don't tell me! Hey, they're gonna try and attack in the middle of the things just to wipe both of us out? We should be fine when it comes to that. So long as Commander Otsuka's there, Japan won't allow them to do something like that. So at a time like this, we can definitely rely on that old man, huh? Let's see. Oh, let's see. Need to take a quick double check here of what's being said, but I think I know the basics. Alright. Thanks to his orders, we've already evacuated their entire expected infiltration route, all the way from Atami to Hakone. Alright. With this we won't have to worry about any surrounding casualties. Can we win, bro? Of course we can. After all, I can't lose until I take revenge for Gramps. Please, don't push yourself too much, Kouji. I'll be fine, Sayaka. You don't need to worry about me. What is it, Esther? Looks like you two've gotten a lot closer in the time I was gone, huh, Sayaka? But it's nothing like that. Hey, what are you saying, Esther? And why are you blushing, Sayaka? Haha, you aren't embarrassed easily at all, are you? Renton and Eureka, Kouji and Sayaka. It's so nice having all these couples around. Wait a minute. Did you get a screw knocked loose in your head when you were fighting you as a dimensional beast? No, she's been like this since before, hasn't she? Come to think of it, how are things going with you then, Esther? What do you mean by that? After all, why don't you tell us about your passionate meeting with Crow here after he brought you back? Even if it is because he felt he had to take responsibility for what happened to you, he really tried quite a bit. After all, he felt he needed to save you. That's right. After all, it's thanks to that he was able to fully draw out the power of his sphere, right? Even though he's definitely the kind of stingy guy who's not fit to be a hero. Oh, come on. Just think about me as being a wise and smart pilot with some good skills, won't you? No. It's always hard to tell what's going to become necessary to mention for the next line. Yes, just call me a smart pilot who's good at saving. Do pilots need to be good at saving money? At least if you're going to be piloting the Librasta. You can't... That's a terrible response. What on earth do you see in this guy? It's not like I like Crow or anything. Oh? I was talking to Miss Margaret before... Oh? I was talking to Miss Margaret, not you. It's not like I like Crow or anything. You've got to be kidding me. I was going out on the limb there, but it looks like I hit a strike. Looks like those Arc Sabers have some pretty bad taste in men too, huh? I'm a knight! It has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. And so are you saying that you're not a man or a woman? You really can't tell things about people at first glance, can you? Wait, where did you two come from? Well, since it's a good opportunity here, why don't we check that for ourselves? Oh, Roby.
Oh, Roby. You deserve to be punched in about 3 seconds.
Well, he's not all bad, at least. I mean, yes, he is an incredible flirt, but at the same time, he's the only reason that the Freedom is actually a decent place to live. He spent a whole bunch of money to renovate bits of the Freedom into entertainment rooms and the like. I don't know why he did this, but he did. Pool tables, comfy couches, the lot. He's an interesting guy. That's a good idea. Stop it! Stay away from me! I imagine she's probably got a sword drawn at this point. The weirdo troops. Oh, it'll be difficult if she's acting like this. Come on, guys. After all, if Margaret says she's not a man or a woman, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. No, if you really aren't a man or woman, as you say, don't worry about it. No, stay away! Stay away! What are you all doing? I mean, come on. Margaret's definitely a woman. I won't forgive any of you who try and do something stupid here. Haha, we were just joking, Athran. I thought we were just trying and get the high and mighty female knight to relax a little bit, but it looks like our jokes went a little too far. So long as you understand what you're doing. Nicely done, Athran. After all, well, I have to grow up and be helpful someday, don't I? You really were worrying about back then, weren't you? That was terrifying. You okay, Margaret? They didn't mean anything wrong by it. Just try to forgive them. Just think of that as they're accepting you as an ally. Even so, there's no way you should let something like that happen. You men are all the same. Esther? The next time they try to make a move on you, just let me know and I'll bite their noses off. Thank you for that. She really is incredible. No matter what One miss. Someone else said it, but Miss Margaret really was the prince's lover in the past, wasn't she? What's wrong, Esther? You trying to steal some of Margaret's womanliness here? Are you just saying that I'm not womanly enough? Haha, I'm sorry about that. After all, I didn't think you would be that worried about it. Don't make light of a maiden like me. Oh, come on. After all, the way you're talking really doesn't have any delicacy in it. And are your eyes just empty holes there? Not to be able to realize how incredible she is? Miss Margaret? Esther, it looks as though there are quite a few difficulties that have been laying between us here. There's the stuff to do with Crow, and also the prince. But let's both try our best. Yeah. Cute. Huh? Looks like she's taken on the role of your sis here. I'll leave Garden Esther to you, Margaret. How long do you intend to keep treating me like I'm half-trained? Come to think of being half-trained, I haven't talked to the chief yet since I came back. I went ahead and sent her a mail about it. But shouldn't I talk to her directly? There's the incident with the idiot to think about as well. We probably ought to leave her alone for a while. He was able to put an end to things on his own way. There's no need to think about forgiving him. And no need to praise him either. But every so often, just try and remember him. The fact that there was a rich idiot named Carlos Axion Jr. Yeah. I don't know what sort of goals he had, or what he did with his life, but it's certain that he was able to change things in his own way. So I'll try to do so too. Even if it's not great, I still can't hate this world. So I'll try to make it a better place. Yeah. Lock on. Kamina, Carlos, and Wayne. For all your sakes, too. Chapter 47. Translated as, On the Verge of Death, Dr. Hell's Final Assault. Apparently that would be the English title for this episode. Deploy 2 battleships.
2 battleships.
Well, you only have 1 forced out, and it's the quarter.
Sorry about the cat noises.
One of our cats is attacking her own tail. "20 units. The only auto-deploy is Mazinger Z."
Yep.
Wrong one.
Oh, right, wrong one. You took me out of that.
Yes, you accidentally deployed Gregor instead.
Accidentally started to, at least.
Remember to take the Bosporo. Yeah.
Don't need a repair unit thanks to that.
Yes, cat?
I'll go ahead and take the aquarium.
I'd say leave Crow off. He's really high level.
Margaret, on the other hand, needs kills and levels.
So, do you know where you were heading with the Bosporo?
Bosporo is heading...
somewhere at the
there.
Photon Research Lab. I'll go ahead and confirm that for you. Hey, mouse. Have you brought us a piece of plastic? Why do you do that, kitty? Hello. Sit in my lap, mouse. Be on screen for a bit. This is my mouse cat. So named because he was the smallest of the litter. He's a good boy. Yes, one space up and one left from the bottom right corner.
Alright. Well, there would be why.
Yep. So, looks like it's about to start. Good luck, Kouji. Looks like I'll be watching over your growth from a special seat here. They've come. Look at all the missiles. I don't know if those do suicide attacks or not.
And a lot of not Mozingers.
So they've come. Ashura, Brocken, and Pigman? So all of Dr. Hill's top 8s are here. What's with that? There's someone who isn't riding a machine either. You don't need to worry. I am. What is your rank, Pigman? Just like all the other subordinates of Dr. Hill, he's Count, Baron. Something like that. Viscount. So, Viscount Pigman.
I thought it was Viscount.
Viscount? Yeah. Viscount's probably how you pronounce it. Not a common rank. In this one body of mine, I have enough strength to take on 5 armies at once. Pigman. Does that mean he fights with the power of darkness? Don't think that Ashura alone has been granted the strongest mecha beast. So Count Brocken's the one riding that, piloting that? Of course. This mecha beast, which has been based on myself. Its name is the Brocken Viju Schneider! Looks like they really are trying to fight this head on. Let's see. Hey! Aren't those those self-destructing things we found over Atami? So those things they have at the front that are missile-shaped. Those are going to self-destruct and suicide attack? And then in addition, there's Border Silent's strongest mecha beast. Ashura! Exactly right, Kabuto Kouji. I have waited for this day for a long time. What? I had been sleeping for many thousands of years and could not wake up. But Dr. Hill revived us from beyond the beyond. In order to repay that debt, we are willing to throw away everything. However, before this final battle, I finally realized it. That I have a different reason I have come this far. And that is you, Kabuto Kouji! Me? You are fierce. I must crush you. You! I wish to defeat you! That is why I am here! Take this, Kabuto Kouji. Our final battle! Ashura? Get him, Kouji! Boss? After all, don't tell me, you don't know what he's talking about? After all, well, if Ashura's not able to beat you, there won't be any point in conquering the world, will there? Well, of course. After all, he's gotten taken out by you and the Mozinger a lot in the past, hasn't he? Unless he's able to get his revenge against you, there'll be no point to keep on going, huh? Exactly right. After all, well, if he doesn't win against you, where'll his pride go? After all, I'm exactly the same as him like that. Leave the rest of us to us. Leave taking him on to you, Kouji. Yeah. Baron Ashura, I'll accept your challenge. Yes. That's it, Kabuto Kouji! A man. Kouji really is a man! And since he is a man, he can't turn his back to the enemy! Alright, Kouji, keep going! Put an end to this fight now! We're leaving it to you, ZEXIS! After all, the entire future of this world and photon power is riding on this! There's no way we'd Who's against people who use the power of science for evil? But in case the worst happens... Professor Yumi, let's just trust in them for now. Hi, the other Shikishima, the one from Tatsujin. Watch out. Those missile-mounted ones in the front are going to come in with suicide attacks. So before they can destroy everything, we need to crush their leaders, huh? Let's go, Bracken, Pigman, and Ashura! This is our final battle, we'll split the skies! Destroy the Mecha Beast Baron Ashura, the Bracken V2 Schneider, and Viscount Pigman. Don't let Kouji die, don't let a battleship die.
Destroy all enemies, then destroy them.
Destroy all enemies, then fulfill the victory condition, but note, you must kill Ashura, Bracken, and Pigman all in the same turn.
Cool. First one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so before I use Bizarre's song...
Hey, Mouse. How are you? Do you wish to come over here? Just barely. But oh well, it's fine. You don't use the boss bar much anyway.
It's the only resupplier I grabbed, though, I think.
Mouse. Well, you've always got battleships. Come along, Mouse.
There we go.
Ow. Come here, boy. Hi. How are you? How are you doing?
Hey, Bizarre got what his final skill is.
I can check that if you'd like,
It's
but
2 characters.
could easily be the will up 30. No, Awakening.
That also makes sense.
So let's take an additional turn. Very nice.
Kind of makes more sense, actually. Alright.
Oh.
So I need to destroy all of these things.
You don't have to, it's just you want to be careful with dealing with them. Because they'll go in for suicide attacks. In other words, take them out before they can hit you, or have really dodgy people around them. Don't try and tank them. Thankfully, they don't seem to have long range. Yes, seems to be quite a short range. So, a range of 2, it looks like. Alright, that can be dealt with.
3.
Range of 3. So you have fake Muzzingers, fan-type things, I think. And missiles.
What is this thing?
An Energer Z. All I will say is at least this is better than dealing with the nukes in J. For those who have not played Super Robot Wars J, there's a stage from Seed where you just have to protect a bunch of colonies from incoming nukes. All the nukes do is fly forward and explode. It's not fun, and they are a lose condition if they get past you. So, just have to be careful about it. It's never fun facing nukes. I honestly have to wonder why we still keep them.
Nukes?
Yeah.
Well,
So
it's very...
protect against all the other people with nukes.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the reason. We keep nukes so that we can protect against other people with nukes. Mutually assured destruction. Whoever came up with it is both a genius and an idiot.
it's a stupid plan, but it worked. So, and that reminds me of my history of warfare class I took final year of college. So, just a fun note, our defense contractors almost got us all killed. So, the military, in an attempt with all of the stuff that was going on to keep pushing for more funding, was developing better and better and more precise methods of delivery for missiles, nuclear and otherwise. So they got to the point where they could hit a very, very small target with their nukes. And that was incredibly worrying for people around the world. Because if you are deliberately developing something to hit a very small target, rather than hitting, say, a big area like a city, that's something that would easily be used for targeting, say, something small like a nuclear launch silo. So that meant you could launch your first wave, destroy all of your enemy's nukes, and then they would be unable to counterattack. Which means that you can just go wild and blast everything you have at them. This worried a lot of people and could have almost gotten us all killed. Great job. Great design strategy. Thankfully this did not happen, but yeah. It was bad.
Go here, Zara.
The other really, really stupid thing about our country, about America's nuclear plans, that I remember from that course, had to do with our nuclear list of targets. So at some time in the late 90s, a new guy had taken office as the person in charge of American military affairs. And so he asked to see the document that had been created of our list of nuclear targets. It took him a lot of finagling to be able to actually get someone to show him, the person who was in charge of all this stuff, the documents he wanted to see. The list of targets was ridiculously overgrown and included things such as, bridges. Who the hell would target a bridge with a nuclear strike? What point is there in this? Thankfully, he thought that everyone who had designed that was an idiot when he saw this. And so decided, yeah, we really need to trim this. But even so, nuclear attacks on bridges. Why? That's a clear sign you have too many nukes and not enough targets. You do not need that many.
Okay.
What I was saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunboat diplomacy. Sol?
Soul. I mean, Alto's fairly hot-blooded, I'd say, but no, they gave him Soul.
It's better than giving him love.
Yeah, because he doesn't pick. This Alto does not pick.
The next Alto will pick.
Going to launch reactionary weaponry. On that matter, I believe there's a secret in Z32 which allows you to actually choose
Ronka.
Choose Ronka or Cheryl.
Yeah. It auto-defaults to Cheryl.
Since she is the canon choice?
In the movies, yes. Due to them being childhood friends in the movies. That's at least the reason given.
Okay. Cute girl cannot win against childhood friend. Isn't that the way of everything? You should show off some of those things' attacks.
You're right. They've been dying.
It's using Rust Hurricane. After all, you don't use Rust Hurricane, like, ever.
I do occasionally. It's just, if you're using Rust Hurricane with the Mazinger, it's so strong it feels like a waste.
I'm also very amused that looking at the inner jersey, it looks like it's just got a motorbike on the head rather than the full hover pilder. Especially hilarious considering that the hover pilder is based on a motorbike's controls. Breastfire. See, don't you think?
Yeah,
that
no,
looks
that's
like just
definitely a motorbike.
Boom.
I'm not sure what's quite wrong with them.
Well, the fact that they're mecha beasts controlled by Dr. Hell is the first bit, but
No, I just mean design-wise.
they look like they've got like flames on them, I think.
I was gonna say, they have flames near the head, and they also look a bit wider.
It's the pose they're in as well. Yes, the Mazinger is not standing tall.
Need to get back to watching Dan Cougar. Now that I've finished Vodums, need to get back to Zabungle.
It's
and
also
Dan Cougar.
slightly more horned and has some weird tail bit. Not quite tail bit.
No.
Not the Wave Rider Crash. You do not burn Wave Rider Crashes on Small Fry Camille.
Bad Camille.
Machine Guns All Chirico needs to take out a super robot.
A damaged super robot, but
But even so. Chirico is Chirico.
Chirico the Untouchable. Isn't that just great that all of the major powers signed a treaty?
And as always, I say, by untouchable, do they mean don't lay a hand on him?
Yes.
Or by untouchable, do they mean he cannot be touched?
Primarily, don't lay a hand on him.
You just missed it using a rocket punch. Hi, Baron Ashura. Electric shock. I noticed you have swapped Camille's theme.
Yep.
So Camille is now playing The Wings of a Boy Who Killed Adolescents. Sure.
Since I have Rhythm Emotion on the Wing Zero.
As Baron Ashura laughs at us. Learn the terror of Baron Ashura! Oh, fun. Well. As befitting of the person who's literally two corpses ripped in half and stitched together.
I guess? I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, and here's Pigman. Look at that. Even a trained new type. No chance of hitting. His attack is Spear Throw.
Let's defend. Because this is size SS. It's just the dude.
Fear the power of my curses! So, yeah.
Just the dude.
Quite an enemy. You may want to check both of them. And then burn and scan on the Brocken.
Probably.
So, Baron Ashura. He has Commandor level 3.
Okay.
See-through and guard. Prevail level 7, counter level 7. Energy recovery medium. Has electric attack or something like that, and claw arm. Viscount Pigman.
S on land.
The ultimate guard. SP recovery for all the good it does him. Debuff resist, will limit break. Support attack level 4, prevail level 8. Size SS. Energy recovery medium. S in land. Has spear throw and dark curse.
Those seem safe.
Very safe. Going to deal with... What's his face? Boss. Before you forget.
Oh, right. Boss is over here.
Yeah. Boss is just kind of chilling. Hey! You're over here, miss? Well then, looks like you're trying your hardest, aren't you? Boss, Nuke, Mucha, and the Kuragane 5 as well. Of course we are! After all, we're shouldering the responsibility of the Kurogane, aren't we? After all, we don't hate doing things like this, do we, Sensei? It's almost like we've changed classes here, isn't it? It's not that bad being an ally of justice, is it? No. Not if we're allies of justice, though. Well then, think of this as a gift from me to you. Super Alloy Z acquired. Alright! Let's keep going, guys! I'm counting on you all. After all, once you clear up these thugs, we'll reopen the Kurogane and get some good meals.
Alright.
Super Alloy Z. Very, very nice equipped part. The question is, will you install it on the Mazinger?
Possibly.
Since, I mean, the Mazinger's not a bad option, if I remember correctly. I believe it gives like 1,000 armor and 10% HP, 10% energy recovery per turn. Or maybe it's HP. I don't remember.
It's energy.
Either way, it's a pretty good item. The sort of thing you always want to use on someone. This is turn 2 of 4.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be getting it.
Don't know about that. You've cleared out a bunch of the other things.
No, it's not for the enemies. It's for killing all 3 in one turn. It's not the hardest thing ever, but it's also, you know...
Not super easy. But remember, they don't heal. 6 gods attack!
The attack with almost no animation! Just like the show!
No,
Supposedly.
it's got an okay amount. No, you can't use the Gundam hammer on something right next to you.
I do not know what you've been looking at that you would call that an okay amount.
Eh.
Its animation is non-existent.
I don't know about that.
The robots float.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Unmovingly.
It is what it is.
It's amusing.
Remember, you should have one other. Because Awakening.
I know.
Going to go smack Brocken?
Yeah.
He's going to use a drill claw. Is that a woman piloting that machine? I'm looking forward to punishing them. To begin with, I'll strip all the armor off the cockpit. You're the enemy of all women. I'd like at the very least for such harassing men to stay away from me. You're the one who's going to be punished here. Prepare yourself, you pervert. We'll play soccer with your head. People do actually do that at a couple of points, I believe.
Yeah.
No. We'll turn you into a flower basket. Are you prepared for the sniping? No, I'll turn you into a target for sniping. No, we'll make him into dog food. I permit all of these. What? I haven't done anything yet! Of course. There's no way we'd let you do any of that, though. Don't look down on women, Count Brocken.
I allow all of these.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Muragi, I allow all of these.
I guess you have the authority to do that.
You're one of the main commanders of ZEXIS and the only female commander they have, so... yeah.
Is she the only female commander? Because Lacus.
I guess you can technically include Lacus. Yes, it's a severed head with arms. Does it not look glorious?
That looks better than Count Barokin himself.
Yeah.
That's not a...
Okay. Sure. Stretchy drill. Stretchy drill chin. Pierce straight through and drag back.
Had it well equipped.
It's just a bad joke.
Get rid of these. Hopefully.
You'll be lucky if you do, because that should be just in range for a reactionary attack.
Nope.
Nope. Just barely not enough. I'm kind of surprised they don't give you Lion earlier in this, but...
Well, of course they don't.
Well, I mean, Lion played a fair number of times throughout Frontier. Yeah, it did. You keep on thinking it's way less than it is.
No, I mean, actually, in series, no, it's barely ever.
They used it as the opening.
They did use it as the opening.
Yes. And that's why I'm saying.
But it's more iconic as the final battle theme.
It's not the final battle theme. The final battle theme is a medley of everything. Look, even the Aquarian has a 0% hit chance against Pigmen.
You suck.
At least he's poorly armored, because he's a
Not
dude.
armored.
He's a dude in a suit.
Not even a mech suit, he's just wearing a regular suit.
Yeah. And I mean, tuxedos, they don't exactly have the best reputation as armor. Even if your name is James Bond.
That's only because you wear armor underneath it.
But he can't wear armor because that'll get in the way of his spellcasting. He's about to cast a Dark Curse.
Let's not attack you this turn. Especially because I have armor down. The Rust Hurricanes actually inflict armor down.
Well, yeah, it's a Rust Hurricane.
I thought it may have just been a budget Rust Hurricane.
I mean, yes,
Okay,
these
just
are
say.
technically budget.
Oh god!
Even Chirico.
When Shiriko QV has a 0% hit chance.
When Camille Beeden, the strongest new type in the Zeta, has a 0% hit chance. You know there's something very terribly wrong.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead and do both of those for both of you. Now it should both be in range to do whatever as a counterattack.
You only dodge a single hit, though, remember. It would probably be better to use that on Pigman.
Yeah.
Since he's the one who's most likely to hit hard.
Sweet. God, Sigma go flying. Basara.
Triangler. It's a good song. I wish I could sing it, but even my singing voice is not high enough for it.
Yeah, those look like some good stats.
So I don't know that Dragon actually works on the Aquarians. Because they already have boosted stats thanks to...
Yeah, it should...
Nope. It's because their stats are already boosted.
Should have worked on that one, though. It at least boosts the defense. Not defense. Whatever that stat is.
Could be defense.
Yeah, defense.
And where is the Destiny going?
Over by the others.
Is the Destiny crying?
What did you do to make the Destiny cry?
Well, I mean, don't you think that with the red lines? That's what I think of it as. Personally. I personally think it looks like the Destiny is crying, but...
Crying bloody tears.
Tentacle?
Tentacle? Where's the tentacle going to be? Is it one of the wires?
Coming out of the bottom, I'd bet. Yep.
Yep.
What an attack.
It's not even coordinated.
The enemy of all women.
Oh, you actually dodged that?
Of course, he's an innovator. He can predict these things.
No, he's not an innovator yet.
He's becoming one.
Right,
As has been mentioned by Murrow and everyone. Dark Curse. Turn it on. Turn on the animation. Show off his Dark Curse. Your life shall become fodder for my curses! This isn't a dream or an illusion. It's the truth! Squish. Chirico's utterly unfazed at seeing a giant dude spring up out of nowhere.
Should he be?
Considering he's Chirico QV, probably not.
Alright, so this should be easy enough.
We're hoping.
First thing I need to do is...
Yes, remember you may have to deal with the Gordon Howe.
Yeah, so I'm not going to burn absolutely everything.
Yeah, you probably will, and that's when you'll get the upgrade. Well done. You grounded Basara. But I thought it was impossible to ground him because he'll keep on flying.
You can ground him. You just can't,
Permanently ground him.
Yeah.
You cannot keep him down.
People try so frequently.
Hello, Paloma. What are you doing down there?
All of you get a free hot blood.
Hello, Kitty. Do not go back there. My.
Got confused.
Silly kitties.
Alright.
The Baldio Riser.
Baldio Riser's a thing.
Still no attack buffs for you. But you can cast Wall. Versus the Drill Claw.
Just see this oddity again. Yes, no?
Well, I mean... It's
It's a Wave Rider crash.
basic. No, it's the God Sigma that does the Wave Rider Crash.
No, I mean, this one is also just... This is like the Unbreakable Fulcrum.
Yeah. And so very colorful. Baldios Charge Off. I just have to wonder what that means. Well, splits into its component pieces and flies away. Goodbye.
Creating a rose.
Do, 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 do. Hello, kitten. Will you show up on stream for us? Hello again, Paloma. The little Paloma cat. She does not want to be on stream today. Okay, cat.
That was not what I thought it was. Oh well.
What did you cast?
Luck.
Psst. Sword Macross Cannon and Valkyria Spinner.
He didn't have hot blood yet, like I thought he did.
Nope. Transam Razor Sword and Valkyria Spinner. Is Valkyria Spinner the best you can do?
Yeah.
Yep. Not close enough for Bloom in Heaven. Yep. That kill goes to whoever you want.
You've already got everything applied nicely, so...
I'm not gonna move closer.
Yeah.
Bloom in Heaven. Been a while since we've seen this.
Hot-blooded bloom in heaven.
I shall fight with all the pride left in my chest.
Rather than the bloom in hell.
I shall send you a beautiful flower. As a parting gift from this world. Because that is a pretty cool looking attack. Split in two. And may your soul head towards the heavens. Impossible! How could I? How could I? Goodbye, idiot. Hot blood and, a will buffing thing, I believe, acquired. His head has fallen to the ground. Oh, I cannot die here! So that's the end of the Immortal Bracken, huh? Don't you go and revive on us again. Please don't. We really don't want that happening. Oh no, that's plus 50 SP. No, 50 SP to main pilot.
Yeah.
50 SP for 50 SP, not bad. Perfect conversion. You have Accelerate and Hot Blood there. Big Wing. Trinity Wing. Now for an actual Wave Rider crash.
And first, this.
Claw attack. It doesn't look like
That looks more
to run
tentacly
through the air.
than...
Claw.
Yeah. Than Brocken's tentacle, I meant.
Yeah. Stab.
Yeah, that looks painful.
As if something as painful as that would work. Trinity energy except for the sake of peace. We'll show you the God Sigma's trump card. Just why do they all have an ascot?
It's not something really anyone can pull off.
And it's a part of a pilot suit as well for a deep space vehicle.
Got to look fancy.
Yes, it does help them look fancy, but I wouldn't think that fanciness would be an important thing for a pilot suit that's supposed to keep you alive. I mean, just typically, fanciness is not the key thing. I mean, think of all the normal suits in Gundam.
What are you talking about? Those are all highly customized.
No, I'm talking about the normal suits. Not the pilot suits.
Ah. Yeah, those are just...
Does this person have the strength to stand in even ground with the Mazinger? Yes.
Quite easily, in fact. It is a super robot.
But I don't fully know about that, because even Z3, my Shin Getter Mazir team consistently puts out way higher damage than anyone else. Full weapon combination? Soul?
Oh, lock-on expired.
Were you not able to hit? Well, yeah, lock-on only lasts a single turn.
Alright, in that case,
Flash
you
does.
do it. For guaranteed kill.
Alright, Chico.
This
Assault
is
combat.
pretty much a guaranteed kill.
And what did you say this scope dog is?
It is the Turbo Custom Intelligence Secret Service version.
Yes, that's what he did in Tales and Files.
The end of Fails and Files.
Just the idea of Chirko being part of an intelligence team doesn't seem right to me, but...
That's because he's not part of the intelligence team. That wasn't the kill.
Just barely.
Alright.
Well, whoever you want can get it. Does the Den Cougar have love?
The Den Cougar...
No love for Sarah yet?
No, the Den Cougar does not have love yet, so
Nope.
sure.
Lock on. And they have baked in extra money and EXP.
Hot Blood would be pointless.
Probably. Don't use your weakest attack because he does have
This
a
isn't
decent
the
morale.
weakest attack, after all.
Alright.
900 damage. Besides, I really need it. Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. So ignore defensive skills. So this should be able to crush him. Hopefully.
This stupidly large laser. I think.
No, this should be the Daigun.
Yeah, this is the stupidly large laser.
Okay. I like the fact that it's got a frame stock there. How is that supposed to fit onto that armor at all?
What?
I was warning you.
Oh well. Alright. You guys. Instinct. Punch. I've got enough people so I can bless anyway. Cheer, I've got a lot less people.
Especially because you don't use Sayaka with SP Restore. That's just something I personally like doing a lot. I like giving Sayaka SP Restore because she gets both Cheer and Bless usually, and that way she can keep on casting them. I noticed that the way Bracken was hit there, it really did look like he was getting punched in the face. No, that's his pigment, not Bracken.
Yeah. Brocken's dead.
He also deserves being punched in the face, but he'll really just go flying there because he's just ahead. Perfect. Awakening.
Nice.
Not yet! That bastard wound up infiltrating the lab! Father!
Hopefully this isn't a trigger.
Hurry up and evacuate all the staff! Weep and cry, but you shall not escape! All of that shall become my power! My dark curses shall annihilate the inside of this lab! I won't let that happen. Gah! You're... Sorry I'm late. Let's see. As you know, I'm Inspector on Kokuji of Interpol, and this is my honey! Q. Wrong. I'm Gamia Q3. Gamia? Now that Strom is dead, why are you? Is that so? I understand everything! The fact that Gamia exists. The fact that that man was fact that this man is able to harm me with a bullet! After all, well, it was a special present I received from him. Looks like you like it. I must let Dr. Hell know of this! As he jettisons his body. Before this body fails, I need to escape! Cheh, you're a creepy little bugger. Impossible! Yes, this means my mission's done for now. Inspector Kouji? But how? Don't worry about it. After all, I've got my own reasons for being here. At any rate, the research lab should be fine now. It'll be nice if we can get there without making use of that. You know about the secret we've been researching? Let's leave the talk with that for now. We should just cheer on ZEXIS as they're working out there. That's how it is, Blade. I was able to do things on my own this time. Father? We're fine here, Saka. Pikmin was taken up by the lab's defense systems. As expected of the photon energy research labs. We can't lose here either. Here's hoping. So we need to take out Ashura. And that'll trip the next bit.
Of course, I want to try and kill Ashura with the Mazinger.
Big Bang Punch. Just going for Alentite, not full weapon.
Full weapon might be too strong. Because soul filled.
I have a very grey cat on my lap. Big Bang.
Yeah,
Go for the Big Bang.
It might deal 10,000 damage.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll just go for the money.
Long have I waited for this moment, Kabuto Kouji! Baron Ashura! See. Come to think of it, my fight against you was the start of all this! And it was the same for me. I shall not forgive you for being the one to interfere with the first step towards Dr. Hell's goals. That fate between us will end here today. Let's go, Ashura! Good luck, Kouji! A destined foe. Someone to take revenge against. No matter what you may think, we shall put it. No matter what we may be to each other, that shall come to an end today. In the name of the shining god Zeus, this fist shall crush it all. A golden fist. Imbued with the spirit of two mighty heroes. Burst out of the atmosphere. Forgive me, Dr. Hell! That should be SR point. Impossible! How could the strongest mecha beast, Baron Ashura, lose? This is the end, Ashura! We're the ones who win! Impossible! So that's the end of Ashura? This we won't have to look at his scary face anymore. Wait a minute, Kouji. Something ejected from it. It's fine. I don't intend to pursue someone who's lost the will to fight. For that, we need to take out the people who are in front of us. I swore to that I would. I swore in my life that I would defeat him. But even so, I ejected safely. Since it's come to this, I must rendezvous with Dr. Hell. I can't let that happen. You're that police. I'm a messenger of Interpol, Inspector Kouji. But right now, I'm working on a request for a certain someone. Ashura, I'm here to capture you today. Leave it. What's with this guy? Don't tell me. You are... Tristan, you're sold. Looks like you remember me a little bit. Those memories of yours. I'll give them back to you. A dimensional general? And Kokuji, he really was. Alright! We can now lead the entire army! Now that he's lost all of his weapons, Dr. Hell should give up on world domination. How naive! What? So I truly couldn't conquer ZEXIS with that amount. If that is the case, then I must take the stage myself. Dr. Hell? What is that? It's enormous! How huge is that thing? Of course. Let's see. In this, after all, all of Bardos Island is crammed into this Emperor of Hell. What? Kabuto Kouji and ZEXIS! Learn of my true strength! This is bad. He got past us? Please, run away, Dad! You're far too late. The research lab! Father! I do not need something as insignificant as a lab. So long as I have the Japanium ore which slumbers beneath it, I can fulfill my goal. Japanium ore? That's the thing that creates photon energy, right? Dr. Hell. You really go that far just for this energy? Of course. After all, that power is only fit to be wielded by me. No, I must have it! How dare you! There is no shame in your lack of knowledge. Unless you knew of the Black History as I do, you would not know its meaning. Black History again? Wiseman talked about that as well. What on earth is the Black History? Insignificant runts such as you have no right to know that. The only people who have the right to bear that burden are those who have a great destiny. Destiny? I don't know what that... Destiny or what the hell that is? What does that have to do with photon energy? Photon energy. That is the power of the ancient gods. And power that exists to lighten this world in the middle of the battle with the Baal. Baal, the natural enemies of humanity? So is he saying that the ancient Mycenaean gods fought against the Baal? That power is enough to twist even dimensions. Do you all understand why the Great Dimensional Quake split Japan in two? Tell me, it is as you believe. Let's see. The arm of Zeus that slept beneath Bardos Island and dragged into the Japanium underneath Fuji. And thus, two Japans overlapped in the Pacific Ocean here. What? So the reason there are two Japans is all because of photon energy? How crazy is that power? All of this is for the sake of eventually protecting the light of this world in the battles to come. And the only one fit to wield that power is me! Dr. Hell! Someone like you who uses science for evil has no right to say that! That voice is... Father? Professor Juzo, now is the time to unleash the seal! And so... The Photon Power Lab transformed. What?! The Photon Power Lab crumbles aside and something else came up from underneath it? This is an enormous space designed for war. Let's see. The proof of that is the fact it's outfitted with weapons using photon energy. It can freely move across land, sea, and sky. In addition, it's entirely clad in Japanium ore and can be protected against any weapons. Let's see. It's the greatest mobile research base. Created from, by, and for photon energy. Research base? Father, and the three professors. You're all okay? But I didn't want to bring this out. After all, photon energy is supposed to be something that's used only for peace, in order to illuminate the future. It was supposed to be. But even so... Don't worry, Professor. We'll take care of that. What? Dr. Hell? I definitely won't let you use this photon energy to conquer the world. I don't know what the hell you're talking about with your destiny and whatever, but I won't let you destroy everyone's freedom and peace. That's how it is, old man. After all, there's no way we can hand over this power to a mad scientist like you. Fun note, Roman calls him mad scientist in English. And if that giant thing's your main base, that makes things all the more convenient for us. If we can crush that here, we can really put an end to this! Very well, ZEXIS. I shall show you my true might, and strike you down! Oh, look, it's a best of.
Oh.
It's the All-Stars of the Mecha Beasts, huh? So they're prepared for an all-out attack as well. Ha, ha, ha. Since you've already been weakened with your fight with Baron Ashura, there's no hope you have of defeating me. Silence! Destroyer of Darkness, Dr. Hell! There's no way I'll lose to you! This resistance of yours will only go this far. From here on, everything shall be decided. Mecha Beast Squadron, show me your might! I am the only one who is fit to rule this world. Let's go, Dr. Hell. I may not be able to become a god, but I don't intend to become a demon either. If the Mazinger and I put our hearts together with everyone else, we'll definitely be able to protect this world. Destroy the King of Hell, Gordon.
Oh god, I actually have to fight all these.
Well, the only one you have to fight is King Gordon.
I was really hoping that, you know, it would be scripted.
Not yet, at least. So there's a lot of Mecha Beasts, including a good number we haven't seen.
Boss Hyde.
Well, I mean, what else is the Boss Burrow good for? It's not a great unit.
It's a decent
but at least it's
unit.
got a cool final attack.
And it is a decent unit, at least.
It's fine. Perfectly
They're stronger
fine.
now. Of course
Stronger
they are.
T4. I mean, of course everything's stronger. You're way further in the game.
No, I mean, that's stronger than the ones that were here just a bit ago.
Yeah, it's a different type of enemy for one thing.
Okay, what is this thing?
Nanakago H2.
As
Wow.
expected, it didn't kill.
Rah.
That's a thing. Terrible at Sky.
Yep. Probably splits into pieces.
That seems like a reasonable bet.
Considering the Mazinger enemies we've seen so far. Shingetter can go very far with Hayato at the helm. All you have left is the Eternal. If only used the Freedom and Justice more. Dragon's Hive Cannon versus Giant Cutter.
Hopefully the Dragon's Hive can survive. It may actually be too close.
If you're not worried, you can just defend.
I probably will after this one.
There is no one who can halt the dragon's advance.
But I don't think we've used this at
We
all.
cannot afford to lose. Focus all energy. The Dragon's Hive Cannon. This is our power. Blah. Yeah, not bad.
Pretty strong, actually.
Yeah, the Dragon's Hive may not be my favorite battleship, but it's fine. Oh, hey, it's a Doubless. Doubless M2.
In other words, one of the snakes. Yep.
Thankfully, we don't have to fight the Guard Doubless in this. But in Z3, you have to fight against a giant monster that's combining both the Doubless here and the Garuda that we fought before. The Gara Doubless.
Okay.
It's apparently an ancient hero of the Mycenaeans. No, turn it on. Let's see what this thing does.
Let's see this thing's inability to hit. It's one attack. It's gonna start spinning. Nope.
Oh yeah, we have seen this thing before.
Not what I was expecting.
Perfectly serviceable. Is it great? No. Stronger T4, giant fan. Throw
No.
sword.
No Wave Rider crash. Use a Hyper Beam Saber instead.
Yeah. Just chucks its sword at you. That's acceptable, right? That's an acceptable attack.
Triple Zeta Gundam.
I'm surprised that none of the build series haven't had. I'm surprised that the build series haven't had a triple Zeta yet.
Well, I mean, there's the Tryon, which is an awesome double Zeta.
Yes, but it is not a triple Zeta.
Then there's the triple Zeta someone came up with. 3 double Zetas. No, was it 5 double Zetas forming into a single unit? A double Zeta for the legs, double Zeta for the arms.
We saw this thing a long time ago, I think. You trust D7.
This
Don't
thing, I
know
have
that
no
we've seen
clue
this
what
one.
is.
Reba F9. Okay. You turn yourself into a bullet? Flamethrowers. I thought those would be jets and you would shoot yourself into an enemy with your pointy head, but
It's not just you, I thought that as well.
it's a Sphinx.
We encountered that thing.
Yeah, with the Kedra. Jazer J1.
Is this just going to be the... no.
Grenades. Shield grenades. How glorious it is.
Only one enemy left that's going to move. If it moves.
It can certainly move, but it's a question if.
Oh, there's also that one.
Is that a footballer? The Gyron J1. It looks like a football playing knight with a stupid helicopter on its head. Please note it's got a hand holding onto that helicopter.
That's a hand
sticking out of its head. You're holding onto that helicopter.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Nope, even more.
Oh, even more.
Oh, yeah, the gravity one. And now, Gordon's Cyclone.
The only thing that has a chance of hitting. It's large.
It has 3 heads.
Thankfully, it is not Mazinger Zero's Gordon Hell. That would be painful.
Yeah, you're probably going to want to check what on earth the Gordon Hell can do. Because, I mean, it's going to be a painful fight, and he's got to have some stupid map attack.
He's also undoubtedly going to have question marks for HP.
Probably. No. Because you have so many high-leveled mobs around him.
Alright, everything
And he
else
may heal.
not particularly worrying. But this...
And he's got a Commandora. Command level 4, ultimate,
Will
up, guard, ignore debuffs, prevail level 8, will up bonus. Energy recover
Oh,
medium.
he doesn't heal. 2L.
Has the Cyclone Fire map attack.
Not as bad as I was expecting.
Gordon Cyclone and Gordon Fire. But look at the hit bonuses.
Check real quick.
What is wrong with those hit bonuses?
Absolutely nothing.
You going to soul for this?
Yeah. Just ensuring that I have a 0% chance of hitting.
Yeah.
Camille.
Because that would slaughter him.
This may or may not kill any of these.
And at the very least weaken a good number of them. Well, they're a lot lower than they would be. Yeah, I don't know what you want to do. I'd start by moving the furthest out guys in first. I would actually move down one further.
Why?
In order to hit a bunch of people if you're going for the map.
Yeah, but the map will hit here.
Yes, I see, but there's...
That area.
Whatever, do what you want. It'll probably work out to be about the same.
I can probably kill this with just this.
Rocket punch.
Yep.
Courage acquired.
Of course he has courage. What does courage actually do?
Accelerate, lock on, wall, hot blood, will up, direct attack, which is the ignore defensive skills.
So not terrible, just
Yeah.
not great.
Not as good as love.
And I'm going to hot blood just for the heck of it. Just because this should kill at least one of these. Hopefully. Also haven't seen this.
Big Bang Punch map attack. Glistens away into gold. (14 HP.
Just barely knocked that one.
Ike tsuita toki Hikari no Yami o kirisaku power. Definitely need to fish up the lyrics here. But yes, this song, Shugoshin the Guardian, is very nice, and it very much is about, you know, what the Mazinger is. Is it a god, or is it a devil?
Nobody knows.
You're the only one who can decide, Juzo says, cackling madly. So what do you think? Is the Mazinger a god, or is it a devil?
This Mazinger? Neither.
It is, however, the inheritor of a god, so that's something. And that's gotta count for something, right?
You'd think.
The power of Zeus. God of light. And in both Z3 games, you can get Zeus to fight alongside you. He's not great, but he's not horrible either. Because the problem with Zeus is he has energy and HP recover large, which is very nice. He also has a lot of HP. That's nice too. The problem with Zeus is that
he doesn't play with the system.
He doesn't play nice with others. Because Z3 is based around a two-man partner system. And only certain attacks can be used as support attacks. So if you're the backup unit, you're going to have an attack which has assist labeled on it in the special category, where it would say map or something like that. And he has 0 of those. So really, all he can do is fight as a frontline fighter, with someone else backing him up. In addition, he doesn't have any hit-all moves, so he can't just be left on his own either. So you need to pray that if you're going to use him, you have someone good to back him up. I currently have Mr. Bushido, Graham Aker, backing him up. And it seems to go okay.
Boss Boro.
Although I think part of that is because they are the first and perhaps only characters in any Super Robot Wars game to join you with the skill Ultimate. The one that's plus 30 to final hit crit evade rates. So that's really awesome. Is it perfect? No, but it's good enough. Now become hope.
Do you refill all ammo when you go in a battleship?
Yes, ammo replenishes as well.
Alright, that's good to know.
It's energy and ammo, or it should be.
Just checking based on Chirico.
Chirico run out of assault combat?
He's got 3 assault combats and 2...
missile pods?
Yeah.
Well, missile pods aren't used that often anyway, other than counterattacks.
Map attacks are my problem.
Strike the horizon. And what of the Mazinger? Is it truly the sort of thing which can crush the skies, strike the horizon with its rocket punches, and in the end become a hope?
I was going to say, until that last line, the Zero certainly can. Zero might become hope. I don't know. Hit. No, you didn't hit. Hit. Stop missing.
Yes, one of the lines.
Thank you.
One of the lines in the theme for the Mazinger is mobility down, I believe. That's good. Gordon Fire.
Evade.
Bow before the ruler of this world, Dr. Hell. The Gordon Fire.
Did I get hit? Did I dodge? Oh, crap. Bye-bye, Chirico.
Not even saying a word.
Not the worst thing ever, but also not good.
Meh. Jericho's cheap enough.
And I've got the Big O out anyway.
And besides, Jericho's an abnormal survivor.
He can't die.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that as well. Oh well.
Even if not for the fact that he's going to be one of those who bear the stigma.
You have something to say? Because
Takeru Myojin. No. Mars. Do you truly think that you can win against me with the Devil Ring still forced upon you? Why does he know about the Devil Ring? I am one who has touched the Black History. I have knowledge of everything in this world. Cease this foolish resistance, Mars. You cannot win against me with your psychic powers. Silence Dr. Hell. No matter who you may have joined forces with, if or what you may be, we'll definitely stop you. Sure you will. Good luck, God Mars. Do. You apparently still had hot blood on.
No, I just applied soul.
Yeah, you have hot blood as well.
Okay. Not sure why that's the case.
My guess is you got a hot blood from Basara and then you used soul the next turn. You applied hot blood after he'd moved. Or attacked, and he hasn't attacked since then. So the hot blood from Basara still hasn't worn off, because he hasn't hit with the hot blood.
Huh.
Good Mars. Reactionary weaponry. Oh. Look at that hit chance. That is physically painful. Launch the reactionary weaponry.
That's why instinct exists.
Yep.
Instinct is a lot more necessary in this game than it was in the previous.
Well, I mean, it is... There are a lot more tough guys, because you're actually dealing with the final villains a lot more.
It's cool that you get the Durandal, but it's kind of sad you don't get the final armor pack.
Do you understand what you are doing? Do you intend to flee? I shall not let you escape. Oh, hey, double fin funnel. Amuro can double him. Nice.
Apply luck just in case.
Not gonna happen.
Oh no, I don't think it's going to happen either, but just on the off chance.
You may have to kill him again, I'm not certain. We shall see.
Aquarian, go for a punch. This may kill.
Thought it might.
And as expected, dialogue.
Humph. Are you approaching me, Mechanical Angel? The King of Hell shall gladly be your opponent. Settle, man. You're acting like you know everything. Don't just go yammering about things you've heard somewhere else. I'm one who has acquired knowledge of the Black History. O fallen angel Apollonius. Is that so? Oh, even so. I'll put an end to you here. I'm the one who's facing you after all.
Alright, I'm only moving punching.
Yeah.
Because I kind of wanted to not kill. I'd be fine if it kills, but I also kind of want to get the kill from Mazinger.
Yeah.
For poetic justice.
If you do kill me, you shall certainly regret it.
So apparently this is out of his range.
Yep.
His prevail may be strong enough, this doesn't. Because that previous one was with hot blood.
Mm-hmm. Just barely.
Perfect.
How dare you! He keeps screaming. And what shall you finish him with? Of course. In this instance, it's totally...
I have people who can restore SP if needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. No need for the experience right now.
Yeah.
It's totally overkill and totally right.
How dare you, Kabuto Kouji! You've defeated my subordinates, Baron Ashura and Pigman! As if you have any right to lament that, Dr. Hell! You killed my grandfather! I'm certain there are plenty of other people you've murdered. All for the sake of your goal of world domination? There's no way I could let someone like you have photon energy's power. So until the very end you intend to stand against me. Against me, the king of this planet! Since come to this side, Dr. L shall personally put my life on the line, destroy you and obtain everything at long last. I'm putting my life on the line as well here. Let's go, Dr. Hell! The Messiers, you'll be sure to scatter your ambitions! He and the Mazinger will defeat you.
I'm still not sure how it turns into a fist.
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't really matter. I'm just still curious where the digits come from.
Hidden somewhere beneath the cloak.
Quite probably.
Farewell, old man. Super alloys acquired.
Sweet, too.
This is it, Dr. Hell! Not yet. Gordon, you don't have more power than this! This machine revived itself? Don't tell me. Exactly right. This King of Hell, Gordon, uses dimensional energy! This is the power of an inheritor of the Black History. Fear me! What a petty thief you are. You are. Inside the King of Hell, Gordon. You are! Yes, it is me! Baron Ashura, the dog of Dr. Hell. Don't tell me, you've regained your memories? Exactly right! The staff of Bardos! With this you can't control us any longer! Dr. Hell, no. Receive the grudge of all the gods of the Mycenaeans! Is that really Ashura? I've completely recovered my memories with this. Memories? Back when you were the priest and priestess of the Mycenaeans? Yes. And of the time when Dr. Hell revived us back on Boris Island as well! The half-rotten mummy. Those half-rotten mummies. I'd heard that Ashura was created by stitching two of them together. That is a complete lie! In order to control us, Dr. Hell implanted false memories in us. He, Dr. Hell. For the sake of his goal, while we slumbered, he ripped our bodies in half, rotted them and stitched us together. What? And in the end, he blamed it all on Lady Subasa and created this false personality of Ashura, sealing away my memories of that time. All in order to obtain the powers left behind by the Mycenaeans, and used Ashura as his guide. Thanks to the time that I got dragged away by the Kedra, and that failure from before. The shock brought it all back to me. So I'm overflowing with rage. My beloved wife is sold. My beloved husband Tristan. And the rage of all Mycenaeans towards Dr. Hell who stole it all. Ashura. How truly pathetic, isn't it? There can be no greater joke than this. I'll have you laugh as well. Laugh at me! Until this day, I've lived as a puppet for nothing for the person I should be taking revenge against. You. So, I'm begging you, lend us your strength in order to defeat Dr. Hell. Fine. Come, Ashura! How dare you, Ashura! How dare you, Kabuto Kouji! Do it, Kouji! Now is the time to put an end to it all! So you woke up, Gramps? Yes. As if I could afford to be slumbering inside the Mazinger at a time like this. Are the preparations complete, Yumi? Yes. Release everything we've prepared for this day. Kabuto Kouji, you shall definitely regret it if you kill me! As if a pathetic exclamation like that could stop our rage! Let's go! I've already broken through the dimensional barriers of the King of Hell. I'll leave the finishing blow to you, Ashura! Prepare to fire all rocket punches! Dr. Hell, learn of our rage with your body! Let's go, Ashura! This is revenge for all Mycenaeans! And now, once again, against something the size of an entire island. Physical power alone.
And rage.
Do not underestimate the power of rage. As if someone like you could defeat me! And now, prepare yourself, Dr. Hell! This fist shall grab hold of the future!
That looks like a lot more than 99.
"100 consecutive rocket punches!"
Yep, there's where the fingers are.
Yep. And they're spiraling back around to keep on hitting him, knocking him into the air.
Fusing into one massive fist.
But it's not over yet. In the name of the shining god Zeus, Big Bang Punch! Comes back the other way. The entire planet shines. How is it? This is the power to cut through the darkness!
Just a little bit of damage.
Kabuto Kouji, what a mistake I made! You shall surely regret this! I'm the king of this planet! We did it! We did it! We beat Dr. Hell! It's our victory, Kouji! And with this all his mecha beasts are gone, Japan should go back to being peaceful again. Do you truly think that? Is that truly so? Corbin and Stinger? They're still alive? Of course! After all, we are the true form of an ultimate evolution. To think they'd show themselves again. Our plan to use the Shin Dragon as a marker to lure our allies from across the universe may have failed. But we still have hope, in the form of the light that slumbers within this land. That light is the strength of our ancient foe. We shall not allow it to exist. And thanks to the activation of that light, our cells revived again. And at that time, the end of this world shall come. What? Just wait until that splendid day. You weak and pathetic life forms. The final day of this world. Tiger at the front and wolves at the back. No matter which may come first, it'll be a tough day for humanity. Oh well. Thanks to a couple of allies here, we were able to stop the worst future. What do you know? Oh, when the time comes, I'm certain you'll know too. With this one stage of the Kabuto family clan's accursed fate's gone. Though I don't know if the second stage will ever show up. Later then. I'm just praying for you guys' ZEXIS' victory from here on out. Tetsuya, where are you? And what are you plotting? So the invaders are hunting down photon energy as well? What little jerks. Ryoma. It may be something that Dr. Hell said, but isn't photon energy the power of the gods a god who protected humanity in the past? If that's the case, it's obvious what you need to do. Yeah. Where'd Baron Ashura go? Come to think of it, he disappeared in the middle of that struggle, didn't he? I'm sure we'll meet him again sometime. I don't know if he'll be an ally or enemy at that point. Cramps. My battle against Dr. Hell's over, but the fights are going to keep on continuing. I'll keep on fighting. Along with the photon energy Zeus entrusted left me, and the Mazinger you gave me. So, watch over me. Somewhere beyond that sky, watch over both me and the Mazinger. Shin Dragon Interior. Coming. Huh? Did Go say something? I don't know, but I definitely heard something. It's coming. But what? The only thing that's certain is that it's definitely an enemy of humanity. Tristan, sold. We have thrown away that name. Right now, we are Ashura. So long as we have this form, we shall not forget the rage of the Mycenaean gods. Are you going to do it? The return of the ball is near. But it is not yet time. However, so long as you remain here, that fear is unnecessary. I wonder about that. We pray for your luck, Dimensional General. And someday, may we travel the galaxy again. Someday, huh? Sorry, Ashura, but I don't think that day'll ever come.
Alright.
It is now 4 o'clock.
Quickly check. Chogokin Z. Yep, energy restore.
Yep. But both armor and HP. So, Kira's about to be an ace.
Yep.
As shocking as that is. How does everything look right now? Alright, looks like there aren't too many people here at this point, so I think at this point we'll probably stop for today and
get the poll up.
Yeah. So, as of next time we come back, we're going to be very close to the final route split of the game. Do we trust Zero or do we not? This will this will have a huge impact on the ending of the game. Trusting Zero leads to the good end. Not trusting Zero leads to the canon end if we go into Z3. So, we'll go ahead and create a poll for anyone who's interested to be able to vote on that. And in addition, after we get through that, I'm going to put up another poll to see what people want us to do after this. Do we go back to the original Z? Do we go on to Z3? Or do we come back to here and try to do the other ending to see the canon or good end based on what we did in the first place? Because I honestly don't know what we're going to do here. It does seem like the best options.
Just quickly going through everyone. Nothing.
Alright, so, as always, I hope you all have been enjoying watching us play this. We've been enjoying playing it here. And until next weekend, I hope you all have a great next day. I hope you all have a great weekend. Farewell.
See you.